Hello, Twitch and YouTube. Thanks for coming by, everyone. Hope you're having a great day, great evening, whoever you are, wherever you are. I just need to make sure that my my web chat is loading correctly, so let me take care of that really fast. Let's see, hit launch. All right, there it is. It's refreshing. We're just gonna take a look. Is that right? 3 out of 4 connected. Mixer's the only one not connected right now, so I should be able to see people on Twitch and other places as well. I want to turn off really quickly my Wi-Fi and make sure that I'm connected only over the Ethernet because I don't want to use my Wi-Fi connection. That should be my primary one. Alright, so if I turn this off. Alright, I'm going to leave my Wi-Fi on just in case, I think, because that may help stabilize things. Alright, so, what am I going to make tonight? Well, I don't know. I'm just still doing ring stuff. Not moving away from that yet. I worked on a design Sunday night that I was really happy with and I think went really well. So I'll try to do one of those, I think, tonight probably. And then I also plan on completing a couple of the rings that I haven't finished yet. So I'm going to start with one of the ones that I haven't quite finished. It's the ring that involves a loop that goes around at the top of your finger. So basically I would have like this circle set in a ring. And the point I was at was I had this circle and I've recently bent it, and I'll show you what I did to do that. I took this dowel and I took this screwdriver, this miniature screwdriver here, and I sharpened this mini screwdriver up. You probably can't tell very well, but I sharpened it up really well right there on the tip, and I basically turned it into a little chisel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sharpen that edge up again by running it on some of my sandpaper. And that gives me the ability to then take this little screwdriver and just, cut away at wood and remove bits of wood, which is what I did on this dowel. I came to it and you can see on this end how it's carved out, and that's because I took my little mini makeshift chisel to it. I essentially just clamped this up and I started cutting very slowly, and I took material away along the edge here until I got low enough, and I was about halfway through the dowel, and then I made it like really concave the whole time, trying to keep the walls even. So once I had that done, once I had chiseled up all this very well and gotten far enough down, I then sanded it a bit, and then I took it to my piece. So I essentially had a little makeshift press here that I could use. And in order to press, all I had to do was go to another dowel and put my piece on it, and then take my press here and just do exactly that and press it, and it formed it down and around the dowel, and then gave me this nice curved circle that now I can then set into a ring. So that's what I did, and I'm very happy with it. I think that process went really well. So now what I need to do is form up a ring that I can wear, something about a size 8, which this one is. So I should be able to wear this. So I just need to solder this guy up, and then I can do a cut into it. I can plan out exactly where this is going to sit and then put it in. I'm very excited. I'm happy with the way this has gone. The main thing is when I set it, I need to make sure that I set the curve of this top ring perpendicular. Hey Jake, good to see ya. Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of ring making right now. So I'm about to start soldering this guy up, and it should be fairly clean already. I'm just going to take it to my sandpaper and clean out the the inner edge a bit before I do that. Yep, so I've been doing some ring making here for, it's been maybe 3 weeks now. I've been learning how to do this and getting into it. Yep. Come on. I have this closed pretty tightly, but it's making it difficult. Here, I will hold it apart with my fingers and get in there. So what are you up to, Jake? Just hanging out, taking it easy? I'll be, let's see, last Wednesday I won some tickets at the end of the stream from MSU. It's who I listen to. That way I don't have music coming through my mic. And I ended up winning tickets to go see Me Without You, and that's on Friday. So I'm really excited about that. It'll be really fun. Alright, that should be good. Okay, this is good to put some flux on, put some solder on, and go to it. So, do I have any solder cut already? I do. Okay, there it is. Alright. Solder's ready. Grab my solder pick. Grab my flux. Yeah, trying to write a radio drama podcast. Okay, that sounds interesting. And it sounds like it probably takes a lot of time, too. Alright, I'm happy with that. So now I just need my tongs to be ready as well. And let's see. Alright, that looks good. Do I need to adjust anything before I solder this? I don't think so. I think I'm set. Okay, so we're going to put a little flux on here. Apparently I just got some on my fingers. Not too much. Cool. Right on the seam there. Okay. I'm going to melt up and get my solder ready. Okay, solder's ready. Let's heat the ring up. Get it nice and hot. Get ready. Oop. There we go. Okay, gotta heat up the ring. Okay. There it goes. Okay, solder went through. Let's pick it up and keep heating it to make sure it pulls through. All the way. Let's heat that back up. Come on, solder. It hardened pretty quickly right now. It's all copper right now. That's what I'm working with. All right. I don't know how that's gonna go. Let's see. Early stages of writing. I was working on a lot on a novel. Got burnt out and wanted to do something a little shorter. Alright. How many of you engraved with the dark tongue of Mordor? Only 3 so far. Not many. We don't want too many of those getting out. Alright, get my copper tongs. Prefer to use those. Cool. Yeah. writing takes a lot of time and dedication, so it's really cool that you're working on that. All right, get rid of my brick, and let's pull out the ring and drop it in here. So we're putting it in the neutralizer now so that the acid from my pickle doesn't keep dissolving it. Although I could leave it in longer if I wanted to. And I'm actually going to shake up my neutralizer here really quickly to get stuff spread. Hey, somebody's hanging it on YouTube. How you doing out there? Oop, don't touch that. In theory, I should be able to see if you want to chat. Anybody on YouTube? Slow since you bought the house. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that is, it takes up a lot of time. Even just looking takes a lot of time. Seems like a bad season to be buying in, though. It's only just coming back to be favorable in this area for buyers, so that's got to be frustrating too. But I know a lot of people who have bought houses in this area over the last year. All right. Let's grab the ring. It's in my lap. So, yep, it's all soldered up. You can see the little bump on the top there. That's the solder joint. So now I just gotta file that away, basically. Sucked. Got a good interest rate. That makes a big difference. And we didn't want to hold off too much longer on starting a family. That makes sense. Families take a lot of effort. All right, get that out of there. All right, let's file down this joint now. Get rid of this excess material. Yeah, I definitely used too much solder on this one, but it stayed where it needed to, and it didn't sully up the rest of the ring by flowing too much, so that's really good. I just want to go a little slowly here as I take it off and make sure that I don't destroy the round of my wire, my copper wire. Alright. This is going pretty well. It's always the inside that takes a little more time since I don't have an amazing file, an amazing half round for getting in there, but I'll make it work. I am getting better at cleaning these joints up. It takes a lot of time figuring out the best way to get in and remove material. Alright, that's looking good. Still got more to go though. Are you making any of the rings for friends or for sale on Etsy? Yeah, so I will be selling rings and things. I have a website already purchased and basically ready to go. So right now I am just in the process of practicing my craft and getting my skills up. And I'm focusing primarily on copper until I'm confident enough to move into other stuff. I'll probably go to silver after this. And the inevitable, the biggest goal in the long run is to work on some special rings for someone and probably give them to that person pretty soon here. Not positive on when exactly that's going to be for me. But like I said, it's mostly skill building right now. And I'm just trying to really make things that I enjoy making. And it's a lot of fun so far. I'm learning a lot about this craft. I find myself wanting to do almost nothing but sit in the basement now and work on things. But I've been like that for a while with the various hobbies I have. But yeah, they will be for sale eventually. Right now, almost everything I'm doing is for myself, so that I can also keep the pieces close to me and get an idea of how they're going to wear and what sort of care they're going to need in the long run, so I can communicate that well when I do start selling. Alright, yeah, I still have a lot to remove there. It's actually going pretty slowly. That's better. Okay. Yeah, so the trick here is just to use my finger as a guide and just to push into it, because I can't really hurt my finger, but I can remove too much copper from either side of this joint. So I really want to stay on the joint. It is a lot of fun. It's really easy just to do it, and it takes time, but you have something to show for it at the end. Alright, that looks good. Alright, I'm going to go to my half round file here. And try to get some of this from the inside. Alright, and now I'm going to start buffing it, because I'm pretty happy with that so far. So we'll just get my buffing stick here and remove all this fire scale and all the file marks that I just introduced. The fire scale looked really good right now, though. It was a nice dark maroon. Eventually I'll figure out how to keep some of that around, clean the tarnish off of it, and incorporate that into my pieces, because I really like the color of this copper when it reacts, when it starts tarnishing. Like I said, though, the difficulty is removing just enough so you see the fire scale, and you don't remove the fire scale, but you get rid of the black. Alright, so we're just slowly rotating here, trying to remove some of these deeper scratches that I introduced. Okay, and I also it's come out around a bit, because invariably I'm putting a lot of pressure on it on the edge of this on the edge of my jeweler's block here. So I'm going to have to take it back to the mandrel and stiffen it up a bit and get it back into round. Alright, and I don't need to do a ton of crazy buffing right now, because I am going to be cutting this again and adding the other ring into it. So we don't need to go crazy. Just need to have a clean surface, be able to see what I'm working with. I'll wash it off, call it good. Also figure out where in the ring I want to put the circle. It will probably be just on the direct other side of the setting that I'm putting in. Cool. Man, whoever's watching on YouTube seems to be really quiet. They haven't chatted at all yet. But no pressure. Maybe they don't speak English. That's cool. I like people who don't speak English. Alright, so we have a light buffing on that. Let's wash it off. Okay. Back to my cloth. Okay. And where am I at? Okay, it still fits. Still a size 8, so that's great. And let's take a look at this joint. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm very happy with that so far. It looks good. I got rid of almost all of the solder. There's still some left though. Alright, so if I put this on, let's get a pencil out and make a few marks. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Something like that. Okay. That's another ring I'm gonna want to make at some point, I think. There's an angled one that has... Ooh, that could be fun. Maybe I'll do that right after this. Alright, cool. So for now, we're gonna do the original design here, though. Let's make some marks. This is gonna be very difficult to do. Alright. Okay, there's one. Get that set back on there. And, alright, we're gonna rearrange it. Come on, stay on. Alright. Here's the next mark. Okay, I can see it. Alright. So right now, I really want to do my cutting on the inside of these marks because it's going to be easier to remove more material than to add it back. So, alright, we're going to work on the first one. We're going to cut that. Let's... Okay. Clamp that. Ah, no, my torch! Everything's falling. Alright. Cutting time. Alright, I am fairly well on the inside of my line here. Okay. My saw's cutting really well. Ah! Yeah, and I just made a big mistake, but it's okay. It'll come out. My saw skipped a bit, and I accidentally cut. So I'm gonna have to... You know what? I'm just gonna buff that right now. Where's... Right there. All better, essentially. Still got some scratches, but those will come out. Alright, let's keep that cut going. Probably really close to being through. There it is. Okay. We are through on that cut. So let's turn the ring. And I'm going to put in the other side. And I'm going to clamp it up. Okay. And stay on the inside of my line here. Nope. There it is. Alright. Oh, we're almost there. I know, because I just lightly bent it. There we go. Alright, so here's the extra that I took out. And here's our ring. with our section removed. So it's maybe about a quarter of the ring I just removed. Let's take our piece and get it in there and see what we think. All right, it's not going to fit, which is perfect because we don't want it to fit yet. Yep, we're going to have to remove some more. Awesome. So I'm going to take a little more off of, I don't know which side I want. Where's my seam? Doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to take a little more off this side right here. So let's, once again, I want to put on a mark so I can see where I'm removing material. And it's about the thickness, so it's about 1 millimeter I have to remove. Alright, what do you use for sizing? Do you have a bunch of fake fingers? No, I have a single ring mandrel. So it's basically a hardened steel rod that has all the sizing on it, and you just put your bit of metal on it and you can form up to, you know, it tells you exactly where you're at in the sizing realm. And often I do my forming by holding my mandrel. You can always clamp it in a vise like that or something if you want to and do that. That's not usually what I do though anymore. I typically just hold it and hammer and mallet there. It's much easier to control. Uh-oh, careful. Alright, I need to clamp this. There it is. That's where I'm cutting. Okay. Right there. And where'd I put my wedge? There it is. Come to me, Sir Vegetable. Good. And just a little bit at a time. Okay, went through. I didn't cut quite clean enough towards the center, so I just may file that so it's a little better, but it looks really good. All right, we're gonna do that. So it'd be like right there. It looks like I still have to remove a little more material. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, that looks right. All right, let's get my file. Okay. And I don't want to put too much pressure on here because I don't want to really widen it any. All right, I'm just going to do this in my hand. This seems like I have more control. All right. Nice and smooth. All right, that looks good. Okay. And let's get this piece back in and see what I think. Okay, it'll be on like this. Okay. I'm gonna have to cut it again, I can tell. Test. I see your test. Can you hear me? Are things okay? I think I'm actually going to do this cut from the other side because I think that makes more sense. Yeah. The reason is because I've got more of an angle towards the outside on this edge, so I actually want to cut more towards the center. Just trying to figure out how to get a pop-out chat window in Twitch. Nice. Cool. Good to hear it. All right. So we're going to clamp this up again and do another cut. And I'm right on the edge of this piece. I'm just taking off a real small amount. All right. To the file. Where did I just put my file? Right there. I keep blocking everything. Cool. Flatten this out. Okay, flip it over, hit it from the other side. Okay, take a look. And let's compare it. Is it gonna fit? Hey, I think that's just about it. No, just about. Not there yet. Okay, flip it. Okay, take a look. It's so close. Although, wait, it has to be like this, right? Okay. Also kind of lost my round. Okay, let's see. If I try to push this in, you know what? I think that's it. I think I got it. I'm gonna solder up one side and see what I think. And I also want to put this on here. Where is it? All right. All right, I'm gonna solder up one side. So let's get some stuff. Being a homeowner is weird, also cool. Air died when it was 95 a few weekends ago. Able to fix it myself after some Googling. Nice work. That has to feel good, not having to call somebody to make it happen. All right. Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna... This is gonna be tricky. How am I gonna do this? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a mark on my ring where it's gonna sit, so I can see it. Okay. And then I'm gonna widen the ring a bit so I have enough clearance. Okay. And it goes like this. It goes right about there. Okay. I'm going to get my tweezers. Crash course in general handymandery. Yeah. That, I feel like, comes at different points in time for so many people. But it's good skill, for sure. Just being able to think on your feet, come up with impromptu solutions, MacGyverism. All right. Okay. Let's get some flux. Okay. We're going to flux our joint here. And we're going to flux the ring as well. Okay. And I need to, right before I start heating anything, I need to cut off some solder. Oh, I am capacitating that flux so hard. You know it. I wouldn't even think about doing this without having that on hand. All right. I'm going to break off a couple pieces of solder. Good. Okay, that last one was a little too big. I'll use one of these smaller ones. All right, so I need to really get this positioned well so I can get in here and solder it easily. That feels really good. That feels good. All right, let's start heating things. So I'm gonna heat. Okay. Shoot, this is actually gonna be pretty difficult. All right, I can do it. We're gonna heat up the solder first. Okay, solder's good. All right, we're gonna heat our ring here a bit. Okay, it's good. Okay. Okay, our solder's on the joint already, and it already flowed. Shoot, Nope, bad. Shoot. Okay. I'm actually going to switch to these smaller pliers. I think that this will help. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is not correct. Darn it. It's actually being quite difficult. I picked up there. Right? Isn't that right? Gosh darn it. I'm all turned around. Ugh. This did not work well. Alright, if I put it on like that, is that correct? Yes. Alright. I'm going to put some more flux on my joint here. I gotta get the solder melted again. Alright, I kinda got it, but not really. Dang it. Oh, how do I do this? Do I need a... I think... Okay. Let's try it like this. Because I want to make more of these in the future, so I really got to figure this out. Third hand. Are you gonna come in handy here? Alright. Yep, still hot. And I lost my ring. Shoot! I will look for that on the floor and be back in a moment. Is my phone down here? I think it is. Ah, here it is. Good, good. Didn't go far. Alright. I'm really hot right now. Okay. Finger goes in. Okay. So I'm going to clean up the edge here really quickly and see if I can try again. All right, it's cool. Because, yeah, that's not going to go well now. Oof. All right. Is that good enough? I don't know. There's a little more grossness here. Okay, it's just flux. Not a big deal. Just gotta clean it a bit. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Make sure. Okay, let's get ready to do this again. We're gonna go right there, right? Okay. We gotta go like that. So. I think maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll put a... I don't know. I don't know the best way to do any of this right now. We are learning things. Okay, and where is my solder pick? There it is. Good. Nope, come on, solder, don't be like that. Okay. Okay. This cannot be a good idea. Nope, it's not. Ah, everything's falling apart. Not having fun. All right, you go there. Turn you. There. I don't have enough hands to do what I want to do. Okay. Okay, good. All right, it's kind of there. All right, let's get these other pliers. It's just barely on at all. Still hot. All right, move that. All right. I'll take it. It looks terrible right now, but I can clean it up. Okay. Let's really quickly put it in the pickle. Copper tongs, come to me. Come to me, pickle. Don't touch this, it's hot. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for a moment, actually. No! It came undone! Ah! Worst! That's not what I wanted to have happen. Shoot! Ah, I thought I had it on a little better than that, but apparently not. Not good at all. Alright, come back here. Yep, pickle. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's pickle. Alright. Come here. Come here, you. Come here. Ah, shoot. Yeah, pickle's basically a light acid that you use to clean up rings as you're working on them. Clean up jewelry. It'll remove tarnish, and it prevents further oxidation. And it can be made out of a lot of different stuff, but they're all acidic, basically. And the base... a basic pickle, environmentally friendly. You could use citric acid. I'm using vinegar and salt. Vinegar and salt. All right, let's clean this up. Where's my file? There it is. Looks like a little zit of solder there. And it just came right off. My solder didn't go anywhere. That's why. All right. Okay, well, at least I know that. All right, I'm going to file this inside edge a bit. All right. Cool. All right. That looks better. Planning time. How am I going to tackle this? It is tasty, although I don't recommend actually drinking it. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay, flux. Solder pick. We're going to put that in here. Okay, got it. Okay, we have just a little bit of solder there, but not a lot. I definitely want more. I think what I'm gonna do this time, all right, here we go. I think I'm gonna have to end up using quite a bit of solder here. Okay, that looks good. Let's grab the piece now. come here. Okay, turn this. Okay, and I'm gonna flux my joint again to draw the solder to that when it goes in. Stay there, stay there. Dang it. This is not, it's just not going. Come here. Come to the heat solder. I think I finally got it a bit. Yeah. Oh, it's not even at all. Oh, and it came off. Cool. Darn, this is not friendly. All right, I'm gonna have to keep practicing. That's what this is all for, is just learning some skills. Just learning some skills. Okay. Figuring out how to do this. Here's my thought right now. And my thought is use 12 hands. Okay. Articulate. Hold that. Nope, don't fall. Don't fall on me. Ooh. And the other joint, crap. I'm gonna have to resolder that, I think. How are you doing? You're hot still? Okay. Pliers, come to me. Hold on. Gotta fix this. Okay, grab the solder. Bow hunting skills. I don't have any of those yet. Maybe one day. Really? Get in there. Yay, Manchester Orchestra music. Alright, that's good. Okay, that's good. Now we're gonna grab this. It's fairly clean. Okay. Nope, careful. Oh, this side is so heavy. Okay. No! Why? Stop it! Everything stops sucking. Just do what I need. Alright. Basically, this all just comes down to proper setup. If you don't take your time and set up well, then it's not going to work. That's what I'm learning right now. Go. All right. I think that looks fairly good. So we're gonna flux again. Hot. Ring's still hot. Okay. That looks good. Grab my solder. And I should hold it a little closer for more control. All right, let's give this a go. Heat the ring. Darn it, come on. Ah, come on. Why? Why did you have to move like that? The flux is like sticking to my charcoal block now. And so it's not letting me move the ring. Come on. Heat up. Stay there. Oh. Good, good, good. Stay. Stay. I think I can move it. Hey, I think I got it. Oh. Awesome. All right, to the pickle. All right, one side, I think. And I don't actually want to use that. I want to use my copper. Let's let it sit for a moment. Okay, so long story short, set up really meticulously before you do your soldering, especially when you're joining two largish pieces together. Otherwise, it's not going to go smoothly. Take your time in setting up. Don't rush it, because this is not pretty. Okay. And neutralize it. Okay. Put the pickle away. So my fear right now my general fear right now is, one, that I'm not going to get anywhere near what I need to be sizing wise, and two, that this joint isn't very strong. I confirmed it. That joint was not strong at all. Ah! Why are you being so difficult? Why won't you just stick together? Gosh darn it. This is not working out for me tonight. Ugh, and the metal's so soft. Hold on. We're gonna mallet a bit. Come here, mallet. I'm gonna harden this up a bit. Alright, eventually I will have this what I'm doing, I swear. Alright, should be good now. Yeah, it's still a little soft, but not too bad. I need to remove a lot of this solder. I need a better file than that. One that's going to do more. Awesome. Get out of here, solder. You are worthless to me. back to the finer file. Okay. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, come here. Nope, not like that. Like this. There it is. You flipped it. Okay. Okay. All right, back to the block. Okay. Okay, we're gonna give it another shot. Okay. Here we go. Let's try it again. And where are my other pliers? In my right here. They're in my right here. Okay, heat up both pieces really well. I'm really digging this song that's playing. I think they said that it's by somebody named Phoebe Bridges. Oh my gosh, that was so much easier. Oh, I did it! For real this time. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, so basically, screw my flux. I don't need it when working with this copper. Oh my gosh, like that's so solid. It's so solid right in there now. I am super excited. You have no idea. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna move my torch. Let's put it in the pickle. Okay. Let it sit. Flux, you can go away. I don't need you. I don't need you anymore. You don't control me. Awesome. Oh no! My connection. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, it's coming back. Oh, my connection just died. What the heck? 10,000 kilobits per second? No way. What is going on? Am I connected or not? All right. All right. All right. It looks like it's stabilizing. Grab my water, take a drink, keep relaxing. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. This is gonna take a lot to clean though. I've done a lot to this. To these pieces of metal in specific. Okay. So it's all right, where's my mandrel? Let's take a look at the sizing here. If this were round and on, it's pretty high. I need to remove some material. That's what it comes down to. How soft is this? Very soft. It's very soft. Okay, so back to the mandrel with my mallet. Harden up. Take care of yourself. Okay. All malleted up. Should be stiffer now. Oh yeah. Much harder to move. Okay. To my ring clamp I will go. And where I will clamp it, I do not know. I guess right about there. And wedge is right here. Okay. And saw is right here. And I'm going to be cutting at a weird angle here. Okay, here we go. I should be able to size up a little bit if I need to. Just by taking it to the mallet, or to the mandrel. Okay. Awesome. Almost there. Cool. Okay, we're through. Your connection, but it's a bit jittery right now. Am I losing a lot of frames? When did that come in? Just last minute? Is it the audio? I can always reconnect, and that could probably help. All right, that looks pretty good. And it fits. All right, so that's where I'm going to solder. Right there. I just need to solder up or sand up these edges a bit. Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream and restart it really quickly. Alright. Cleaning this up. Hopefully it's reconnecting. I don't know if it's connected or not, but it should be. I hope so. Please let me know if it's okay or not. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's clean up the inside of this ring a bit. Right where the solder's going, essentially. Okay, that looks good. Hopefully that's enough to fill in that gap. Okay, there's my solder. Nope. Dropped it. Okay, there we go. Got it. Alright, let's go. That doesn't work well. We need these. They hold better. Okay. Heat it up. All over. There we go. Oh my gosh. That is so much easier than I was making it earlier. Cool. Oh, good, good. Glad to hear it. Sometimes things just desync a bit. So, alright, glad it's better. Alright, back into the pickle you go. Alright, and while that's in there, I think I know who this is. I think this is that Australian singer-songwriter, female lady. Caitlin something? Is that right? I can't remember. Alright. I need 67 millimeters. Again. Unless I want to make something smaller. I could. Here. I think I want to try to make a couple small rings here. And I'm going to want to anneal it. I don't know how much length I need right now, so I'm going to play it by ear. Grab this. Okay. Okay. Let's file up these edges. This file will be fine. Oh, that makes quick work of it. Okay, awesome. That's good. I haven't watched any of the episodes. There are, what, 2 out now? 3? I haven't seen any yet. Yeah, right now, I'm watching Doctor Who. We are let's see, how many episodes are we into season 3? So we're with Martha, and we just watched the episode where they're on New Earth with the crabs and the cars and stuff. And that was a fun episode, but yeah. So that's what we're watching right now. All right. I'm going to anneal this piece of copper to make it easier to work with. Wait for the entire season, decide, pay for the streaming service. Gotcha, for a month. That makes sense. Yeah, I was hoping I'd get to watch it with like my Amazon Prime account somehow, or with my Xfinity account, but it looks like it's not available. All right, I heard my brick. We just watched Avatar. Oh, nice. The Last Airbender, presumably. That's awesome. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna want to pull that off of the brick actually, because otherwise it's gonna stay hot. Okay. There we go. Okay, still pretty hot. Let's pull this out, finally. And back into my neutralizer. Alright. I basically didn't want to shock this last piece that I just did, because I want it to stay annealed. Alright, at some point I'm going to need to clean my soldering pick because it got really gross. Where is... there it is. So I'll just do that now. Alright. Nice and clean. Not the Blue People movie. Never the Blue People movie. That movie's never worth it. Okay, that's better. I still have to do more on this. I guess I could just take a file to it. And just rotate. Awesome. Files are so useful. Last week I watched a video of a guy making a set of files, and you know, it may not sound like that's very interesting, but trust me, it was. There's so much that goes into it, and he spoke really well. Really clear process. It was really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. All right, let's get our piece out of here. Neutralize. All right, that's better. And lid. Where'd I put the lid? Lid, where are you? There you are. Okay. This can go up here again. Okay, and let's pull both of these out. So here's the piece that was giving me so much struggle and trouble. And here's the small ring I'm gonna make right now. Next time, the files. Oh yeah. Hey! Oh, I'm so excited. It fits fairly well. Can always size it down later by cutting it and shaping it, but Hey, for all the struggle it gave me, I'm generally happy with this. It's gonna take a bit to clean it up because there's so much solder at the joints, and because it's so it's not that out of round actually. I just can't push too hard right now. Cool. Awesome. Get the general idea of how gross it is. Work on the actual section of the ring, the setting kind of area. Okay. Well, it's about time to retire this one side of paper here. It's almost done serving its purpose. Okay, get in there really well. Okay, and go to my circular one. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to clean up. Okay. Oh man, so much to clean. All right, let's start filing off of this solder that I have here. It's too much of. Orange handle file. There it is. Start with you. Okay. Come on, get rid of this material. It's just in the way now. I don't need you there. Okay. Alright, just trying to pay attention to what's going on upstairs. See if anybody's going to come down here, if I need to change the camera at all. That sounds like we're good right now. Okay. There's so much solder built up all over this ring from the mishaps earlier. So, just going to slowly get rid of it. Smaller file now. Okay. Good. Come on. Alright, that's pretty good for now. I'm gonna have to do more later, but... buff it up. Awesome. All right, that's better there. So let's keep going. Let's keep sanding, filing away. Nope, come back here. Come back here, you silly ring. Oh, yeah, get in there. Get those corners. Okay. Yeah. Nope, dropped it. Ow! Come back to me. Don't run away from me. Don't you want to be my friend? Where'd it go? There it is. Found it. Good. Alright, time to stand up for a bit, I think. Oh, good. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, I feel like this is going to turn out fairly well. I'm glad I didn't despair too much earlier, because I was really feeling frustrated. But I've learned how to use my tools better now. How to really work with this material. I've learned a lot. in working with the copper. It just takes a lot of time and diligence and a desire to not give up, apparently. Cool. This is a really tight area to get in. I think I just need to do something. Oh, this is not going to be very effective though. It's going to go very slowly. Okay, we'll see. All right, roll it up. Okay, really get in there with this. I'm very tired right now. I keep dropping things. Okay. All right. Yeah, these tight corners are hard to get into now. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I thought my music cut out. I was nervous. It did not. Just a track change, apparently. It went slowly. All right, this is going to take a while to clean up. Okay, let's check the size really quickly, see where we're at. All right, so it's a little big. It's about 8.5. And it's still kind of soft too. I think they have 2 songs playing at the same time. Oh, MSU, what are you doing? Okay. I'm probably gonna have to resize this later. But let's see, where are we at? Yeah, because now it's definitely much bigger than it needs to be on my index finger. All right, that's fine. I can do that when it comes time. I think what I ended up just doing was hammering out a bit of the oval on the top circle. That's okay. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna keep cleaning that up. I'm gonna soak it longer in my pickle and let that do some of the work for me. In the meantime, let's switch over to my other ring here. Grab my mallet. It's nice and soft. Is this my solder? No. Okay. Start working on the other side now. Okay, twist, it's a little off. Okay, back. Okay, come here, you tiny little ring. Ah. All right. My pliers, straighten this side. Okay. There we go. That's pretty straight. Awesome. All right. I think I can cut this and solder it up now when I'm ready. All right, so let's do that. I'm gonna cut this and solder it. What time is it? 8:46? Yeah, I've got enough time to do that, I think. For my soldering brick. Grab my ring clamp. And clamp it up. Okay. We're not really going for a specific size here. We're just making a ring. Okay, there we go. Come here. I don't think I've really listened to this song that's playing very much. The lyrics are surprising me right now. Not in their depth, but just that they are what they are in general. It's not a very deep song. The program that they play on Wednesday nights is called the Pity Party. And so the music's all essentially emo. What is going on here? Finish, cut. There. All right. File this up. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, that's nice and clean. Push it together and twist it. Okay, and it's got a bit of a bend, so I'm gonna have to straighten it a little because it's so small. Okay. Okay, that's good. And really push it together. Okay, that is really good. Let's solder it. So, using the lesson I just learned that I don't need to use flux on this, we're just gonna go straight to my pliers, my solder, and we're just gonna go for it. Let's just heat this guy nice and hot here. Okay. There it is. Done. And pickle it. Good. And oop. Let's get the other one out now that it's been in there for a few minutes. Neutralize. You can stay in. Okay, move that. Got stuff all over the place here. All right. Let's roll this up. Okay, there we go. And come here, you. I see you in there. Okay, wipe this off. Cool. And keep cleaning it. Yeah, nice and clean. Really get off all that scale. I wish I had better stuff for polishing these rings, but that is not in the budget yet. Eventually, I will be buying a grindstone as well. That way I can continue work on the set of gauges that I'm making for some friends. But that is also not on the budget right now. Awesome. No, it's not Ganesh's Fresh. Nope, that's not what it was. MSU would not play Ganesh's Fresh, most likely. Maybe one day. Maybe one day they will. But probably not during the pity party. It doesn't seem relevant. Unless it's a sad thing that Ganesh is fresh. Is Ganesh not supposed to be fresh? All right, so the question now becomes, what am I going to do about all the solder that's on here? Really, the only thing I can do is file it off. So that's just going to take time. Because there's quite a bit of it, especially right there. And I don't know how I got some here, but I did. This stuff's going to come off quicker on this edge. So maybe that's where I'll spend these last few minutes, is cleaning up this side here. Okay. Can't tell if I got it all. I think that there's still a bit. Yeah, it's very light. I think that was essentially all of it. Yep. Now I'm cutting the copper. Okay. Alright, so let's buff that, get a good look. cool. That looks good. Okay. There's so much solder left on this. I think this song is about suicide that they're playing right now. I'm not in a very suicidal kind of mood. I guess I could always play whatever the heck I want to. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's almost over. Presumably. I don't know. Alright. Let's try to clean this up more. Right here, where I've been working. Did you watch Netflix's attempt? No, I did not. I completely forgot that it was a thing, and then they talked about it in a Game Grumps episode not long ago. But no, I did not watch it. All I know is that Danny on the Game Grumps said he enjoyed it. But by enjoy it, I mean, he was just saying it wasn't terrible, essentially. You heard very bad things? Yeah. I can't imagine it would do very well to with the story in movie format. I mean, what do you even choose to focus on? Okay. I don't know how to go about cleaning up all the solder right here. Or if I should. From the joints I did. It may not be worth it. Ugh. No! Stop playing Charlie Bliss! I do not like this music. I like the chorus of this song. It's called... I think it's called Black Hole. It's like... It's just the opening is so annoying. And they're also playing a lot of music nowadays that's about pot. I get it, MSU. You're college students. Apparently you're smoking a lot of pot. But like, why is it in all of your music? Stop it, I don't care. Give me something more artistic, please. Okay, half round. Okay, that's looking okay. But I need to keep going because there's a lot more solder on this side than the other side. What time is it? 9? Ah. It's not Charlie's Bliss, no. Not at all. I do not love it. Yeah, like I said, I'm okay with the chorus for the most part. Like, there's a lot of cool, good power in it, and I like the guitar work, but I just hate the opening of the song. I think there's also a key change, which is cool, good. Okay. But then they just go right back to that opening several times. And it's, so tediously annoying. Ugh, did I just... I think it's fine. All right. I'm going to be taking off in just a couple minutes. Oh! Hey, somebody followed me. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. That was surprising. I don't think I've ever heard a follow actually come through on my speakers, so thank you so much. Listen to Nico Touches the Wall? No, I have not. Who's Nico, and which wall are they touching? I'm curious. All right, right there. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna stop cutting there because I think that may be the joint, but it's really, nah, it may not be. It's hard to tell. I don't know, I don't know how I'm going to remove all this solder. I think I may just have to end up living with a lot of it. And just use less on the next string. Because there's so much here on that very first side. Here. There we go. There's a good cutting action. Oh, Japanese rock band. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later. Thanks. No, I've not listened to them. Are they being used in an anime of some kind? All right, let's take a look at all the cutting we just did and see what I think. See if I caused any more problems than fixed. Well, I did get back down to the copper in some parts, so that's good. This, I don't know if it's the phosphorus in the solder, but like it really makes this silver color very shiny, which can be difficult to see. Heard them in Shippuden. Okay. Asian Kung Fu, yeah. Yep, I remember when Asian Kung Fu was in Naruto. I love Asian Kung Fu. I used one of their songs in a project during university, actually. They're not my favorite, but they're up there. They're pretty solid. I actually haven't heard The Pillow's latest album. I haven't been able to find a good copy of it yet. So I need to make that happen so I can listen to it. Okay, back to this guy. All right, and I haven't even worked on this side yet, but I think that just about does it for the night. I'm getting tired. I need to eat, do some writing maybe. So I think I'm gonna call it good. Oh, another Manchester Orchestra song. Love it. I think both of the songs that they played tonight are from their newest album, which just came out, and I haven't listened to either. All right. Let's try to do a little buffing on the edges here. Hit up the inside of the ring. There we go. We'll just rotate it around my buffing stick. Try to really get it. I'll go through the different sandpapers I have and then call it good. Okay. Here, let's rinse it and move up to 1,000. Ah, darn it! I keep dropping things. I think I've dropped this ring like 12 times tonight. Okay, here's 1,000. Here, we'll actually do the flat one first so I can hit these edges. Cool. Looking good. Awesome. Got a little bit of warping. But it's okay. Okay. Rotate. Yeah. You enjoy watching this more than video games? Hey, no worries. And yeah, I'll let you know what you think of the song. See you, Jake. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting, keeping me talking. It's really easy just to work and not talk a lot when I'm down here. So, thanks for coming by. Cool. Okay, let's get the inside. There we go. Ooh. Okay, that looks pretty good for 15, or for 1,000 rather. Okay, 1,500. Okay. I'm gonna start on the inside on this one. Awesome. Did I just get an email? Oh yeah, maybe it was a text. It must have come from upstairs. I'm gonna have to check my phone really quickly. Alright. I need to head out. Everyone, thank you so much for coming by tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna wash my hands. I hope you have a great night. I hope I get to see you again. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you again. See ya.